Good afternoon. Welcome to our all recovery meeting. We apologize for the tardiness. We were having technical difficulties.
Yes, we were. And good afternoon. Hi, my name is Craig. I am one of your recovery coaches here at Capital Recovery Center. Welcome back, everyone.
And my name is Karen. We're done for February row, right? This month?
Well, we have, we don't have no more because next week is the first, I believe, for the police station.
Oh, yeah, we have one more police station? Or no?
On the 28th. Yes.
28th.
So I believe we will be at the Millville Police location. So come out there and join us and feel free to utilize some of the services that we provide. And that is Recovery on Wheels. We say ROW. That's a short acronym for Recovery on Wheels. So for those who don't know what ROW is, that's a mobile vehicle bus that we utilize to provide service for those in the community throughout the municipality of Cumberland County. All right? And so today, that's by that on all the things that we're doing. Also go to our Cumberland County web page and check out our Spotlight Recovery. I believe we have someone on there. If not, look at the previous success stories that we have already listed. There are some well-selected individuals who are doing well in the community and as well as their recovery. All right. And so we're going today, we're going to cover, we're going to go over, we're going to continue to talk about our 8 dimensions of wellness. And that is, we've been going over it for the last 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, if I'm not incorrect. But the first one we dealt with was emotional. And the second one we dealt with was environmental. The third was financial. The fourth one is intellectual. The fifth one we did was occupational. And today we're going to talk about the sixth one, which is physical. And so we have a nice article, and this article is about Physical Wellness Toolkit, a National Institute of Health. And so let's get into it and talk about what physical wellness have to do with recovery. All right. And it says, and this article is brought to you by NIH, National Institute of Health.gov. You want to go on that link, you can find this article. It's very informative. And so it talks about health information. Your healthiest self, it says, watching what you put into your body, how much activity you get, and your weight are important for keeping your body working properly. Positive physical health habits can help increase your stress, lower your risk of disease, and increase your energy. All right? And so take these things on and advice. This mask is really messing my voice up because it's stopping my chin from going up and down. But anyway, they say flip each card below for a checklist on how to improve your health in each area. All right, and so let's talk about 6 strategies for improving your physical health. Get active. Go outside. I know the weather is kind of gloomy at times, but yesterday was a very good day to go out and get some work in, get some activities done, do some gardening, things of that nature. If you can't go outside, if you want to go into the gym, and I believe all the gyms are open, and so we know the pandemic is almost done with, hopefully. All right, and so get active. Sedentary behavior has been linked to many medical problems. Moving more and sitting less can have major health benefits. Experts recommend adults get at least 150 minutes, 2.5 hours of moderate physical activity a week. You can benefit from even a little activity at a time. Every minute counts when it comes to movement. Get involved, get active. I'm not really no exercise guy. Mike, we call him Mike for short, but his government name is Michael. But anyway, Mike is a guy who quite frequently work out. If you go onto his, I believe his webpage, you'll find him doing a lot of physical activities. And so my name is Craig. Once again, I'm in long-term recovery. And so I believe the importance of staying active, eating right, so that we can eliminate some stress, some anxiety, and depression and boredom. So I learned that by being in a therapeutic program, that boredom caused a lot of people to relapse because we begin to think too much about a whole host of things, and therefore it can relieve to us wanting to try to relieve that by masking our feelings with some type of substance use disorder, whether it's drinking or using drugs. And so that's something that we don't want people to do. So that's why we're talking about get active. 6 strategies of improving your physical health. Now, the article also says to increase your activities, first bullet says set specific goals for your physical activity. Start a routine, a regimen, write stuff down. I'm not a person who's a particular on setting a routine. However, when the strike move me and when I know the weather's right and I know that I need to improve my health, my physical ability, because that goes along with my recovery, I get involved. But if you're one of those person who like to jot down, write down, because we talk about journaling and we talk about writing things down, celebrating your recovery, working on your strength. And so these are some ways and some things that you can utilize by setting specific goals for your physical activity. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. Wow, that's a good one. Now, for me, I don't know about you younger people. I know I know when I was young once before, I used to like run up and down the stairs. But now, I have to take one step at a time. I can't run all like I used to. I can take one step at a time. So I encourage you to do the same by putting one foot forward, one before the other. Park your car at the far end of the street or parking lot. I thought about that yesterday, Karen. The weather was nice. I said, I should go for a walk. And then something told me to say, I don't think you better do that. Because of the time restraints, we do get an hour lunch break, and I could have cut the hour down to 30 minutes. However, if you're able to do what they're asking, so the 4th bullet says, set up your space so you can walk on a treadmill while watching TV or stand when you're using the computer. These are some very good points. And I've done both. While watching television, got on the treadmill, or just put my earbuds in, put on my podcast music, began to walk. Standing while using the computer. A lot of times, sitting down too long for me become real tiresome. So sometimes I like to, what I call, get up and say, I'm gonna stretch my legs. And so that means I'm gonna get up and move around, let the blood circulate. And it's always good. This have to do with recovery. I know we're talking about physical activity, but we're talking about the importance of staying healthy, staying not only physically healthy, but also mentally healthy when it comes to our sobriety. Set an alarm to go off every hour as a reminder to move around for a minute or two. Have small weights in your office or around your home for doing arm exercise. Take a walk on your lunch breaks, or have walking meetings with colleagues at work. In the summertime, we have what we call that, Karen?
I think it's in September, walking towards recovery.
Walking towards recovery, see?
We still have it every Friday.
Every Friday we still have it?
Yep, but we just haven't
been
actually
active.
walk.
And so we actually, because due to the weather, and a lot of people really don't like to exercise in the cold or walking in the cold. And so if there's anyone who still like to be a part of our walking towards recovery, you can contact the office. The telephone number is here at the office, 856-391-7449. And you can contact me, or you can contact Karen, or you can contact Mike. All right? So let's do some more reading. Let's talk about it. Let's get involved, because this is so important towards a lot of people, whether you're in recovery from substance abuse, or whether you are in recovery from dieting or poor health choices, or illness or deficiencies, any type of illnesses. Get involved, get moving, get active, maintain your muscle. Building muscles help you keep up the activities you enjoy at any stage of your life. Some types of strength training keep your bones healthy too. Experts recommend strength training activities for all the major muscle groups 2 or more days a week for adults and 3 for kids and teens. And so by exercising, it relieves a lot of tension as well. And so for those who are in early recovery, especially, a lot of times we are faced with a lot of challenges, especially when we're beginning the road to change or recovery, especially if you're just leaving a therapeutic treatment facility, or if you're in an IOP. IOP stands for intensive outpatient, or OP, patient program, and that's dealing with substance use disorder. A lot of times we're faced with a lot of barriers, and that is whether we're looking to start school, starting a new career, or looking for employment, or just building relationships that we have broken in the past. And so a lot of times we get frustrated. And so once we get frustrated, sometimes if we don't use the coping skills that we have learned in our early stages of treatment, a lot of times we can lash out or respond to people that we don't intend to hurt. And so by exercising, it relieves, it calms us down to allow us to breathe. If you're into yoga, if you're into breathing exercise, if you're into meditation, if you're into your spirituality connection, utilize those things as a form of exercising to be able to respond to people in the way that you know that you're able to, because we are not weak people. We have a lot of strength. We just have to tap into our strengths, and use what we got. Use the tools. It says work if it works. If you work it, it works. Yeah, I wish Mike would correct that slogan. But anyway, it says, just work the program, work your recovery. Don't allow yourself to be stagnated. Get involved, get energized. It says to build muscle safely. Let's talk about it. If you're trying to work on some mass, if you want to get some muscles going, if you want to, get healthy for the summer, if you got plans or ideas that you want to be more physically fit, or if you just want to be mentally fit, spiritually fit, find a sponsor, find a therapist, find a counselor, find a recovery coach. We are, me, Karen, Mike, we are a recovery coach. We have a nice young lady who's going to join us, and her name is Raina. She's going to be joining us shortly. Not today, but in the near future, she's going to be a part of this, and we're going to share some ideas. And so we're going to welcome her, and she's going to be able to share with us, as well as others that we may have on this all recovery program. All right? Okay, it says to build muscle safely. You want to read something, Karen?
Yes, sir.
All right, I ain't going to just hog it all up.
The first bullet point says start slowly, especially if you haven't been active for a long time.
Mhm.
Pay attention to your body. Exhaustion, sore joints, or muscle pain mean you're overdoing it. Use small amounts of weight to start. Focus on your form and add more weight slowly over time. Use smooth, steady movements to lift weights into position. Don't jerk or thrust weights. Avoid locking your arm and leg joints in a straight position. Don't hold your breath during strength exercises. Ask for help. Look for a group class at a local gym, recreation center, or senior center, or find a trainer.
Mhm. So, as you was reading, Karen, I was thinking about something that we used to do when I was not only doing a therapeutic program, but when I was away, we used to do an exercise called behavioral modification, desensitization exercise, and that was a exercise where the moderator or the facilitator would ask everyone in the group to think of a calm scene, or they would put on some type of calm, soothing music, or they ask us to close our eyes and to, relax our muscles, because here it talks about building muscles, not to overdo it. And so during that process of behavior modification, desensitization process, we would ask to just sit back in the chair, close our eyes. We may do that one day on this show right here, and the facilitator would say, just think of a calm scene where there's no noise going on, where there is no talking, and once you do it for about 5 or 10 minutes, you may say, well, where guys, we used to be joking around. We say, where in the world we gonna find a calm scene, no noise, no distraction around unless we're on the moon. But anyway, we used to say that jokingly, but once we used to get into the exercise and we hear in the background the ocean water on the beach and the waves, the ebb and flow, and it'd be quiet in the room, and we just sit there and we just think about just letting go all the tension that we probably previously was feeling prior to doing the exercise. And once the exercise was over, the facilitator would say, now slowly, open your eyes after doing some breathing, inhaling, exhaling. Oh, that was so. I caught a flashback. Excuse me. I didn't mean to elaborate into it that deeply, but yeah, there's some good stuff. And so we're going to do some great things here at Capital Recovery Center. So one of them is probably be some yoga. I know we're doing our walk, but trust and believe, we have a host of things that we're going to be doing to get people involved and more healthy throughout the process. I don't know if we're going to be doing any cooking. We might have do some salads or something like that. Just
There was also mention of what is it? Recovery kickball.
Recovery kickball.
Or doing sports with people in recovery.
Yes. And staff against the recoveries, or those who feel that they may outdo me in basketball, might think they may be able to outdo Karen in soccer, aka football, and so we just invite those in the community to be a part of what we're about and what we're trying to do, make a difference in someone's life. It says, find a healthy weight. Keeping your body at a healthy weight may help you lower your risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and certain types of cancer that can result from being overweight or obese. Take charge of your weight and your health. And so now that we're talking about physical fitness, physical wellness toolkit, one of the things that we encourage a lot of people is to seek your doctors for a lot of things, whether it be dietitian, whether it be a routine or annual checkup. Because a lot of times, I know myself, when I was out there running drinking and drugging, and I'll be the first one to admit that wasn't my priority. Honestly, I had other things. I thought doing what I was doing or anything I thought I was big and bad enough to do. However, I was neglecting what this is saying here. The essential part is to take care of our bodies, and so I encourage you to not only watch the weight, because as the article says, heart disease, using drugs can cause heart disease. A lot of people is not aware of that. Other illness can transpire if you're not taking care of yourself appropriately. So I encourage you to get your blood pressure checked. If you're on a diet, stay on your diet, whatever your doctor recommends, please. I'm asking you to look into those areas of your life, because there's a balance that we got to have. We can have recovery balance, or we can have a spiritual balance, but we got to have our physical balance as well, because they work hand in hand. Because trust me, our loved ones want to see us around, and we want to see them around as well. So be an encouragement to someone else. You want to read some more, Karen, before we get out of here?
Yeah. Where is it? Eat healthy, right?
Yes.
Some tips to eating healthy are to eat smaller portions, select a mix of colorful vegetables each day, choose whole grains, go easy on fats and oils, and limit added sugars. And if you need, we're no health nutritionists, but if you need assistance with maybe food, we do have gift cards available, so you can contact us for that.
Oh yeah. That is so true, and that is, we do that for our recoveries, those who may be struggling, and those who may need further assistance, with food, things of that nature. We not only link people up to detox and residential treatment, but we also link people up to sober living housing, and also those who may be struggling with finding employment, because finding employment is very important, because one of the things that we do here is to empower those in the community, empower our recoveries with becoming independent. And so one of the things that a lot of people need, they may say, well, I need housing. Okay, we're here to help you for the first month, but what are you going to do after the first month? So we encourage those who need employment to come reach out to us. And so if you need food along the way, while you're searching for a job, while you're in sober living housing, Oxford housing, we're able to provide, like Karen said, a gift card. And if you have kids, I believe it's like $50 more added incentive. So there's help out there. There's help right here for you. Don't be afraid. And so you want to end right there, Karen, or what do you say?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So it's been a fun. It's been a blast. Like I said, this is our all recovery meeting. Check us out Tuesday for our coffee and conversation that starts at 10, I believe. And we're gonna continue this physical wellness toolkit. And Mike, hopefully he'll be here. Hopefully we can bring along Raina, and we're gonna look forward to sitting down and having a great conversation. All right, take care.